Hello everybody, it's Nikki here. I just thought I'd jump on. I'm way behind on my Collage weekly assignments by Margarete Miller, but I just thought I'd jump on, and I'm currently doing week 11, and today it's the 14th of May, and that should have been the 11th to the 17th of March, so I'm a bit behind, but I thought I'd carry on and post them. I'll get them all there in the end, I'm sure. Anyway, as I said, this is the Collage Weekly Assignment, Volume 4 by Margarete Miller. For week 11, it's an object that makes a familiar sound. So I have chosen, I've printed this onto rice paper, and it's a drum set that makes a familiar sound. Something's found in space. Now, I've got some stamps here. And although they're not necessarily the true article, of course we've got these sort of Sputnik things and whatever that is. It's probably Saturn, La Luna. We've got stars, and more stars. So I'm probably going to use something from that. An art scrap. Oh, actually, that's something I haven't sorted out. I need to sort that out. Something soft, so I've just got some black lace. That's soft, and I just thought that would, rather than white, I normally use white lace. A set of 3 of something. Now, I know that the sun is a star, but I just thought this was three items that are in space, really. They're not 3 planets because the sun's a star. So that's Earth. You can barely see where I've written Earth there. That's Saturn, and that's the Sun. So and the bonus is tissue paper or napkin, and I haven't sorted that out. I'm not into napkins, so what I've done, it looks a bit of a mess, but I just needed a background, and I thought I'd be following down these sort of orangey browny colours. So I've just gone over with a brayer with some gold shiny paint. Metallic paint is the word, and I've sprayed. I was hoping that this glimmer mist was going to be a bit more, marked, but it'll do. By the time I've got everything on there, you don't generally see much of it anyway. Now, to get on, I will say that I printed this on rice paper, and but I used a laser printer because I had printed it onto using an ordinary printer, and of course as soon as you wet it, to stick it down, as soon as you wet it, all the colour runs. So that's just a little bit of a hint and a tip. I'll probably start with the stamping, actually, because I think I need to get the grounding in for the stamping. Not really sure where to start. I haven't really thought this through, so perhaps I'll do these little Sputnik-y type things over it first of all, and then I don't know what they are, but it's all a fantasy, isn't it, this sort of stuff? And whilst I generally have been trying to get everything ready in advance, of course there's always something you forget, isn't there? So let me just I'll just get this little stamp out. Now, the only problem when you have this metallic paint is not great for inking over, so we'll see what happens anyway. So I'm gonna, oops, that's a good start. So I hope everybody's well. Yeah, I've changed jobs and working for the same company, but whereas I used to be I'm in construction, I used to be on projects all around the place. Now I'm based at our head office, so I don't have to work away. I don't have to stay away at the moment, so which is really good, because I used to stay away half of the week, and now I don't have to. But I thought I would have more time, but that doesn't seem to have happened, which is really interesting. Why is that? So anyway. Oh, it works. This is the dodgy side because of the big bits that I put in there. I actually quite like this stamp, but I'm only gonna use it twice, although there is a rule of 3, isn't there? So let's put that back on there. These are lovely stamps. These are Be Crafty stamps, beautiful quality. I really like them. What else? I'll look. What else have they got? I don't think I'm going to do the moon, but I could do I'm over the moon. I'll put that on there as a bit of a... Now, if you've seen me before, I don't always stamp directly onto the page. Invariably, I'll stamp onto something, and then I'll stick that on. But I'm going to risk this for a biscuit, so... And these are good stamps, so as you can see, they're brand new. I've had them a long time, but they've not been used before. And I think we'll stick that down there. So that's the next bit. That is stamped so beautifully, such good quality. It really makes a difference, the quality of the stamp. I've been having a bit of a de-stash as well. Not sure if you're interested in that, trying to free up some space, because, you know, you buy stuff, you just run out of space. Right, so I'll do that for now. I'll leave that for now. And then the next thing I'm going to do, let me move that lot out of the way. I'll sort that out in a minute. Let's move that out of the way. So I want to get these on. So, hang on, should I put the lace on first? Perhaps not. I didn't realise this was folded over, which is a little bit annoying, actually. So, we'll see how that goes. I might change that up yet. So with rice paper, you don't cut it. I mean, I've cut it out of the piece of paper because of the way I did it. But generally what you do, you rip it. So in order to do that, I need a water brush, or you could just use an ordinary... I'm in dire need of some basic stuff, because a lot of my, you know, this sort of stuff is quite old, and that's obviously I've been using it to paint something with. Anyway, so the idea is that you kind of go around like that, and it will give you a bit of a rough edge, and then, and obviously this will dry, and then the idea is you get a kind of a wispy effect on the edges. And I've gone over the print there, but that should be alright, because this, as I said, I did it on a laser printer. So I'm gonna get some Collage medium to stick that on with. So that's taken, the background now has been taken away. It was a bit scary. I don't know. I just couldn't find anything, and then I don't know. So if you can see that I'm just going around this again, oops, and squeezing far too much. It'd be better with just a paintbrush, actually. And sometimes it dries really quickly, so you kind of, you're trying to rip it, and it's dried, because you cannot, if you try and rip it, you will just rip it, if you get what I mean. You won't get this feathered edge. This is quite inexpensive rice paper. I just bought a pad on Amazon. But as I say, I think unless you're going to stamp on it, you can stamp on it, and that's fine, using a Collage medium, but you can't really use anything wet if you've used an inkjet printer. I'm really liking those. I think they're really good. Although, what a drum set has to do with I'm Over the Moon, but there you go. I think the colours look good. I'm quite good at matching colours. Right, so the next thing, I need to get my Collage medium out. I'm not sure about this, actually. I'm not sure if I want to use... I didn't realise that. Oh, I could do. Make a change, won't it? Make a change. Right, I'm just going to pause for a second because I need to get my Collage medium out. I'd forgotten. And also I need to sort out an art scrap, which will probably be a gel print. Okay, so I'm back. Actually, I've just been and had my dinner as well, so I crammed that in. Okay, I've got my matte gel medium out. I have got collage. It's the same stuff really, but I have actually got collage medium, but this was the first one I laid my hands on. So basically, it's what it says. It's matte. So I'll paint this on, and then the art to it is, I've probably shown this before actually, the art to it is plenty of it. That's what you have to do. And this is a hard brush that has been used for this, so I don't ruin another brush. And what's quite nice, and this is why I had to use the laser printer, is because I'm going over the design with the matte gel medium, or collage medium, or whatever you want to call it. You will get lines in it. But it will look nice once it's dry. Then on this side, I'm going to have to decide where I'm going to put other things as well. Just put that down there. It really stumped me. I didn't know what to do for the object that makes a familiar sound, and what came to my head was a gong or a hammer, the sound of a hammer. And then I thought about it and I thought, you know, drums. If you hear a set of drums, you know what it is, don't you? So there you go. That you will probably still see those lines, because although it won't be shiny, you will probably see those lines, but it kind of makes it feel part of the whole thing. Okay, next to do, so I've got the set of 3 of something, I've got the objects in space, and now an art scrap. So I just dug out a couple of well, this is, oh god, what they're called, I can't think what they're called. I think these are powders, the mica powders that but these ones don't have a shine to them, although there's a bit of glitter there. These ones, I think these ones are called, let me just go and have a look. Okay, I'm obviously losing my marbles, but I've got brain fog. I've been at work all day. So these are brushos, various different. I've got a set of brushos, and you just sprinkle them on. It's on watercolour card, and you just wet it and then sprinkle those on. And then these are alcohol inks, which I've just used. This isn't Yupo paper. This is just cheap, really cheap photographic paper. So I just had a bit of a play. But I think I prefer the colours in this. So I think all I'm going to do, and it just has to be a scrap, and we want to continue these colours. So I think what I'll probably do is, in fact what I should have done is tear it that way, so that I've got, so I don't want to see that white bit, but it doesn't matter. And just tie it down there, and then I'll link it so that you don't have those white edges, and I'll stick it there. So let's take that out a bit more. What you're meant to do is rip it the other way, but that's fine. I'll get some ink onto the case there. Find yellows, browns, what shall I? Yellows, and I'll use fossilised amber. Let's use a bit of fossilised amber. Oh, take the lid off. Would make a difference, wouldn't it? Use my little. I have no idea what I've done with it. I've got a big one of these. I don't know if you can see that. Well, you probably can't actually, but I don't know what I've done with it. I'm just going mad lately. I felt I'd let my craft room get too messy, and it just got the better of me, and so hence I hadn't been crafting. But now I didn't realise I suffered from things like that, but now I bit the bullet. I had the weekend on my own. My husband was working, and so I decided to just have a bit of a clear out. And now my head is clear. That's really weird, isn't it? But that's obviously my makeup. Okay, so let's... And I could probably... I might do it a piece over each piece. Let's go on here again and then do that there again, just to get rid of the white really. And I think we'll put that down there. And I think what I'm going to use, I'm not going to use glue, I'm going to use, if I can find it, is my stapler. And I do have a stapler, and it's hiding, of course it is. So I'll get that out shortly and find that. You don't want to hear rustle rustle. So I'll just get... That's all I need. I don't need to glue it. I don't need to do anything else with it. There we go. This is just the Tim Holtz tiny attacher. Let's hope it's not affecting that. That's fine on that side. That's cool. And then do it here. And then when I decorate that side, I can hide it. I don't mind it sticking out a bit. Okay, so that's the next piece. What have we got next? Something soft, which was going to be this. I'm still in two minds about this, whether to use a black, but I've not used black on anything else. I've used white there. Let's use black. Let's just go for the black. And I think what I'll do, I'll just cut this with my scissors, and then I'm going to glue it down. And let's find the right glue, which is in here. Sorry about that. 3-in-1. 3-in-1 glue. I know this works. It's the Beacon 3-in-1. This stuff is really, really rocketed in price. So I think it's very good for fabric, for attaching fabric, and it sticks like billy-o, so, which is really good. So what I'm going to do is kind of offer it up like that, and I'll cut whatever's not needed. Yeah, okay, I've got a song going on in my head, and it's just an earworm of a song, and it's driving me mad. Anyway, move that there, and I'm sure that will stay down once it gets closed in here, because obviously I can't close it yet anyway. There you go, and down there. And then what I'll do, there's that there. I wonder if I might put a piece over this side. No, it is quite dark, isn't it? So I've just got this little packet out here. There's a small white one. Let's try that. There. Something soft. That's good. Let's try that. Let's cut a piece of that off there. That's it, and let's put a bit of this 3-in-1 down here. Hopefully you can see that. Which way is the right way? That's the right way. She says, putting it on upside down. That's it. And that'll dry on there rock hard. I don't think you can see it either once it's dry. Anyhow, so that's my quick offering of Margarete Miller's Week 11 challenge. An object makes a familiar sound. Something found in space. Well, these and also these bits I've done there. An art scrap, so some of my background papers that I've made. Something soft, which is the lace. A set of 3, so I've got a set of 3 there. You probably can't see it very well, but once that's dried, the colour will really come through. And I haven't done the tissue paper or napkin. So thank you very much for joining me today. Please leave a comment if you want to leave a comment. Please subscribe. I think I'm up to the heady numbers of 80 now. And I appreciate every one of you. Obviously, I'm not in this to make money, but it's nice if somebody watches and also put like or don't like or whatever. A comment is always lovely. Thank you ever so much. Until I see you again soon. Bye.